Am I the a-hole for refusing to babysit my biological son because of a family emergency on his mother's side? Josh is my biological son, but I haven't been allowed in his life. This happened after a pretty effed up night of getting intoxicated with my sister and her husband. Most of the night was a blur, but basically the three of us slept together. He was actually the one who suggested the idea and we all found it funny after doing it, but in the morning we realized how badly we all messed up and agreed it will never happen again. My sister and I became a little estranged for a while because it was too weird to be around each other. She later announced being pregnant, but I thought I was safe because she took Plan B the morning after it happened just in case. Turns out she never took Plan B after Josh was born. I was getting doubts though and really wanted to know if he was mine. My brother-in-law eventually agreed to a paternity test and it said I'm the father. I've been wanting to be in my son's life, but my sister and her husband won't let me. My family was on my sister's side about it and told me to stop being selfish because on paper this is his child since they're married, and if I'm around it's going to complicate their marriage even more. They are literally glossing over the fact he initiated me doing the deed with him and his wife, WHO happens to be my sister. The whole time I tried to convince them, my parents would say I'm a horrible younger brother. My sister felt that way too when I'd ask if I could at least come over to maybe play with Josh for a little bit. So about 2 months ago I gave up but kept my distance from them because it hurts too much. He's 10 months old, I still haven't gotten to hold him. But now because my sister's mother-in-law got into an accident they want me to watch him for a few days. Her husband is flying with her because he has to help out too. Our parents aren't in Alabama so they can't watch him either. They can't bring him because they're worried he might get sick if they take him to an airport. My sister says it's only 3 days, if there was anyone else that could watch him then she'd ask, but she really needs help. I told her no because she's fine with me being a sitter when it's at their convenience, but I'm not allowed to be a dad to my son? Then it might also hurt a lot more to actually spend time with him than have to give him back and not be allowed to see him anymore. We started arguing and we were yelling at each other. My sister told me to grow up and stop being petty about what happened even more right now that there's an actual emergency and they need someone's help.